Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cucurella. Cross flung in towards the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's not got that quite right. Bellingham. Barella. And he can thump it away. Azar. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Pinches it off him. Bellingham chooses to go cross-field.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Cucurella. Barella. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. To Walker. Kyle Walker. Now they can break here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Vieira. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hakimi. Now this could be a chance. Rafinha has it out wide and inside. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. He's Ibrahimovic! Deftly away. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kyle Walker. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pele goes short. Pele. Cucurella. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has been... It's Pele! It's hit the uprights! And he's there to belt it away. Lovely bit of skill. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Azar. Cucurella. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Delivered low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he has been fouled there. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Oh, that's a real chance! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, that might create a welcome problem for the manager, Peter. He was probably thinking of delivering something quite strong, but he's now got to scrap all that and think of something else before half-time. Something...
So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Italy go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
And now, to all members of
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Italy are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Italy leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Takes a shot! Rafinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. Oh, that's nice. And here's Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. Pele. And it's Barella. And it's Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. And here's Azar. Azar ploughing through the middle. Varane can get it clear. And they win it back again. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Kyle Walker. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. And that is well cleared.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Bellingham. Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Azar. Played back. Looking for the run.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele. That's a throw.
Substitution for England. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number
Valverde.
20, Mohamed
Good
Salah.
defending, albeit from an unexpected
22.
source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Number 11, Bellingham.
Pass somewhat
Coming
off
on the
target.
field, Number 30,
Well, it's not the best when it comes to
Šeško.
decision-making.
Number 10,
Okay, initially he
Mbappe.
probably was afforded the
Number
space
8,
to hold on to it, but the longer he did
Number
that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Adeyemi. Number 41, right.
And he's cleared it out of harm's
Substitutions
way.
taking place.
Threads one in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Mbappe tries to clear. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Valverde. And this is Dembele. He has found the way through. Can he finish? That's another chance.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
And he's forced to go back. Italy leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. That has been slung wide. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingered So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear night,
welcome
all
to
the
the
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game,
England
but the passionate crowd
against
demands.
Italy.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Varane calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! And it's there!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mohamed Salah, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's been shifted off it. Rafinha. Gabriel gets a foot in and wins the ball.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Italy already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Ibrahimovic, and he's found a way past. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Rafinha. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. And it's Barella. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Barella. Barella proves just a little bit too strong. And Gabriel. Kyle Walker. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vinicius Junior. This is a promising build-up. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
It's a searching pass. Oh, good take in a good area. Mohamed Salah. Pelé. That's a good ball. And that's a dangerous ball. And that's an excellent interception. Distributed tidily. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through. Chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pele plays it short. Pele takes the shot! Cucurella. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 1 minute
Ibrahimovic
added time.
touches it back. Space for him to turn and look. And a header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And a quick
at this
announcement for the
stage.
benefit of anybody who has found
Italy
themselves a
looking
little lost
composed,
today.
content,
Please look
comfortable,
at the screen for information
leading
on
2-0
how to find your
at
way
half-time.
around this stadium.
And we get things going again. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! And the shot! And that's a good finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
England cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Cucurella in with the challenge. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, super ball! Rafael Varane. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Italy suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vieira. That's very neat. Hakimi looking to receive it in space. Now it's Rafinha. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for England. Number 14, Vinicius Junior. Number
Played
22,
with speed from back to front.
Rafinha. Number
Engages
9,
and forces him off the ball.
Ibrahimovic. Number
Looking for a
20,
runner.
Mohamed Salah.
Nice sequence of
Number
passes
11,
this.
Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Excellent
Number
challenge
8,
there, uncompromising.
Yildiz. Number 27, Adeyemi. Number 30,
England can breathe again, just.
Number 10,
That's simply
Mbappe.
brilliant defending. They were
Number
outnumbered, but
41,
he still came out on top.
Substitution.
He's being urged to shoot. And back to the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries to pass it through. And can he finish it? And that's a sharp finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Vieira. And it's Walker. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. Walker.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing
No winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution for
The
England.
hostilities have already
Number
resumed.
6, Hakimi.
Italy conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
Substitution in progress.
And it goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Rafael Varane. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rafael Varane. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice. Thuram. And it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. Yildiz. And that should get the job done. Passing nice and neat. Yildiz. And there's green grass ahead of him. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Courtois with the clearance. And we're halfway through extra time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our...
Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Yildiz. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vieira. Yildiz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe thinks one through. Gabriel can get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
And the finish! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mendes gets over and intercepts. Yildiz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's in a great position here. So there you have it, penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. And he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
That's a brilliant read. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Mbappe, the third man up.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
We're on to number 3 here.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Rice, 4th in their queue.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Now it is the turn of the captain. And it's 3-3. Šeško, last of the original five to walk forward. No! Hit it straight down the keeper's throat.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
He's done it! Feel the relief! Italy have done it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall...
Shot, surely!
once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Looks to the other side. This is a promising build-up. Cruyff. Over to the right flank. And he's... And a header! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Space for him to turn and look. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cucurella making good progress. Looking to play him in. Opts for safety. Tries a shot! And it's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Italy cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Cruyff. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot.
Bellingham! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That's a cute ball. Well, they could break here. Rafael Varane. Gabriel. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's found a way through. Cruyff. A look. Cruyff!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Bellingham. And it's Hakimi. That is lovely. And it's Bellingham. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is headed for the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Real chance here. Barella. Bellingham. Ball's played through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary.
1 minute added time.
And that has left him in a heap. And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's heaved it away. Well, the ball's gone astray. Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can. Hakimi, Vinicius Junior, and here's Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, Pele, Varane, Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Italy needing a change of fortune here. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pele. He is through here. Pele.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And this is Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. England now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
It's a sweeping cross. And he's taking no chances there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good read, needed to be. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Mendes. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. And he's cut it out. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's delightful. Ibrahimovic going after that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Nuno Mendes. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be
Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Tries to pass it through. Ibrahim, there's the shot! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution for England, number 9, Ibrahimovic.
So our quest to find the winner
14,
continues.
Vinicius Junior.
Italy displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable.
Number 11, Bellingham. Number 6,
No, he's not getting his way this time.
coming on the field.
Good defending,
Number
albeit from an
30,
unexpected
Šeško.
source.
Yeah, listen,
Number
we
10,
often get critical of a forward's tackle,
Number
but that
8,
was squeaky
Yudes.
clean.
Number 27, Adeyemi. Number 39, Bruno Grimaldo. Number 13,
Oh, that's well spotted.
Llorente. Substitution.
Yeah. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Now Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Knocks it into space. Oh, some astute defending there. And here's Dembele. This might spell chance! Another one of football's and how moments. Nuno Mendes engages and forces him off the ball. That is good alertness. And it's Valverde. He's found space here. Mbappe. Valverde. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. That's very neat. And he's gone backward here. Deftly away. And we're halfway through extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Nuno Mendes. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's nice. Dembele. Adeyemi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's quick to return it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. No way through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rafael Varane.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Dembele. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. And they can counter here. Now it's Valverde. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So after all of that, what can we say?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. Šeško is first to take the long walk. And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe pondering where to put it.
Never looked in doubt, really.
So both teams on the board. Adeyemi is the second man to step up for his team. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Made it look easy.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
England looking to keep step.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Dembele is third in line. Oh, you're not going to save that.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
England are looking to him to tie things up.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Valverde is fourth up. No! Hit it straight down the keeper's throat. And that takes us to sudden death. Bruno Guimaraes, the last of the designated five. Never in doubt.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Italy looking to save match point. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
England
that the passionate
against
crowd
Italy.
demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's made its way to him. Oh, important interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So no flag here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot a goal! Italy are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Pelé, and the shot! Goal, Italy! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's an excellent interception. Barella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for a runner. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ibrahimovic. Half an hour played now. And he's got the... And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vieira. Bellingham with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hakimi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Floated through. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Vieira clears it away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cucurella. He's a sharp little ball here.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Skims one in. And he's there to get it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Walker with the cross. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Substitution for England. Number 14, Vinicius
Pele.
Junior. Number 9,
Now Rafael Varane.
Ibrahimovic.
It's
Coming
an
on the
inviting
field,
looking ball, that.
Number 10, Mbappe.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's
Sheshko.
Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! He's being urged to shoot. Italy can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dink through. Oh, well played. And that is well cleared. Vieira. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
More and more pressure on the ball here. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for England. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 18.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Coming on the field.
Thuram.
Number 8. Yudis. Number 27.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Substitution in progress.
Bellingham. Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Šeško.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's managed to get... Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. And he's running through. Mbappe going forward.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nuno Mendes.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's taking no chances there.
Substitution for England. Number
Italy
6.
have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number 13, Marcos Llorente.
Mbappe plays it short. Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Rafael Varane gets it away. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! And he stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Can he finish? He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Italy look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Gabriel, Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's at the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Please join me in wishing all the best.
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this.